closely. They visited the area to study and interact with local activists and citizen groups.
So when we went to the committee appointed by the government of Karnataka for implementing the Lokayukta report, we found that they did not have an iota of interest or commitment to implement them. In fact, in the field what was happening was the illegal mining was doubled, tripled, quadrupled in many instances. So it was that time that our board met, Samaj Parivartan Samudaya, and we felt that it is time to haul the executive before the judiciary, because that is our constitutional right when the power is abused as we were being abused at that time. So we filed a comprehensive public interest litigation in the Supreme Court of India. But on the other side was basically empowering the poorest of the poor and combining them with similar-minded middle class and others who wanted the laws of the land to be respected and lead a responsible life and respect Mother Nature and preserve natural resources. So
A powerful grassroots agitation was galvanized.
They are the powerful in money. So they are controlled by the money only. So people, those are opposing, those are interest for the protection of the environment, protection of the forest, protection of the future generations. They have made hesitation. They have made many memorandum to the concerned district commissioner and many memorandum to the government body.
So that people's power was building very well. Two satyagrahas were held, one in Sandur, which is a tehsil place, and also Hospet, that is a tehsil place, in November 2009. And right here, where you are taking the interview, was the largest gathering of 600 satyagrahis on 25th January 2010. And that basically shook the Ballari people, drove away the fear in at least many hearts.
Shocked at the environmental degradation, in February of 10, the court appointed a central empowered committee that surveyed 99 of the 148 mines in Bellary district. Its findings confirmed the worst. Initially in April, the court banned 19 mining companies. Then on July 27, the Lokayukta submitted its final report with the explosive conclusion that between April 2006 and July 2010, the state had lost over 16,000 crores to illegal mining. 2 days later, the Supreme Court ordered complete ban on all private mining in the Bellary district. The ban was subsequently extended to Tumkur and Chitradurg districts. A CBI inquiry also got into full swing. In September, the Reddy brothers and their associates were arrested, and shortly thereafter, the Chief Minister of Karnataka himself was in jail. The court also directed the state government to submit a reclamation and rehabilitation plan. Finally, late in November last year, the court asked CEC to further examine the corporates, Jindal Steel and Adani, for their role in exporting illegally extracted iron ore.
And thanks to our efforts to bring pressure on the government of Karnataka, the honest government officials, in particular the collector of Ballari district, made sure that any illegal mining, whatever quantity, was dispatched after the Supreme Court order, was immediately confiscated and the things were seized.
Nearly 25 million tons of extra ore
Has been removed.
Yeah.
At the ground level, the mining ban has affected around 50,000 people.
Out of 2,500, 2,000 families are around 75% are depending on cooling. 25% families have land. 25%. Even though they have lands, they are depending on rain. If rain not rain, they have to work. Out of 2,500, 1,000 to 1,500.
We're working in the mine.
Mines.
How many are working?
The migrants have already left the area, but many locals are unhappy.
पहले क्या तकलीफ नहीं थी सब हमना मैं चालू रहे टाइम तकलीफ क्या नहीं थी अच्छा पेड़ भर खा रहे थे पेड़ भर को अच्छा कपड़े ये कर रहे माल आ रहा था पैसे आ रहा था सब ये कर रहे थे अब कब मैं बंदी हुआ कि साहब तब से बहुत तकलीफ हो गरीब लोग को
is telling is due to mining there is 75% bad thing has happened, 25% good thing has happened. Good thing is those who are ready to work in the mines they earn some money, so that is the good thing. Remaining all are problems. The dust is on the crop.
ತದನಂತರ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷರು ಸ್ವತಂತ್ರ ಬಂದ ಮೇಲೆ ಇಲ್ಲಿ ಬ್ರಿಟಿಷ್ ಕಾಲದಲ್ಲಿ ಅಲ್ಪ ಸ್ವಲ್ಪವಾಗಿ ಮೈನಿಂಗ್ ನಡೆಸ್ತಾ ಇದ್ರು.
इनका कहना है.
हाँ
अच्छा.
और ये घोरपड़े के ज़माने में जो और ब्रिटिश के ज़माने में छोटे पैमाने के ऊपर होता था ये सभी, और उसके बाद में 95 में जो है तो छोटी छोटी ये आई माइनिंग के लिए कंपनियाँ सभी, तो वो लोग करने लगे. उसके बाद में 2002 से ये बड़े पैमाने पर होने लगा इसके जैसे.
हमारे जन्म में से जो पहले से स्टार्ट हुआ
तो आपके माता पिता भी माइनिंग में ही करते थे.
माइनिंग में जो पहले से भी और स्टार्टिंग हुआ.
Only NMDC is doing mining and it was quietly it was doing. But after 2000, lot of big machines came. So it was started and dust problem, diseases.
बुखार आने का ऐसा हो रहा था बीच, उल्टे होने का जुलाबा होने का हो रहा बच्चों के बीच.
The laborers are going for small owners.
ये पत्थर खाने का
वो निकालता है ना इलीगल,
अच्छा.
उसमें काम करते हैं.
The wage laborers are scrounging around for mostly non-existent and poorly paying agricultural work.
काम कब बंद हुआ?
अब वो 2 साल में सब काम
2
बंद
साल से
हुआ.
बंद हुआ.
अब वो खेत हम खड़े निकालने कपा छुड़ाने जाते हैं. आधे लोग हाँ बेलदर काम जा रहे हैं, 60 रुपए देते हैं, ये 50 रुपए देते मजूरी है. वचपेट में बेलदर काम घर हम भरने गए तो 100 रुपए देते.
ಹೆಣ್ಮಕ್ಳು ಕೂಲಿಗೆ ಹೋಗ್ತಾರೆ ಸರ್ ಹೊಲಕ್ಕ, ಅದು ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ ಬೆಳಿಗ್ಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ 8 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ ಹೋದ್ರೆ ಸಾಯಂಕಾಲ 7 ಗಂಟೆಗೆ.
What now mine has stopped. So all men are no work.
No work.
They are in the house.
Okay.
And women are going to some coolie works. In the if they gone for agriculture work, they will get 50 rupees.
50 rupees.
If they go for building construction works, they will get 100 rupees.
I see.
But 20 rupees they are spent for travel.
Truck drivers are earning less than a third, and many of them are unable to pay back their loans.
गाड़ी 20 पर 8 30,000 कमाता था गाड़ी एक टिप्पर.
एक
अब ये दिन में 12,000 10,000 8,000
कमाते हैं. आपको कुछ प्रॉब्लम थी उस समय?
प्रॉब्लम है सर, क्या करना.
नहीं, अब तो है, पहले ठीक था.
पहले अच्छा रहता सर, अब अच्छा नहीं, माल सीज हुआ ना इसलिए फुल डल हो गया.
तो आप तो चाहेंगे कि माइनिंग फिर से शुरू हो?
हाँ सर.
Hotel business has dropped 70%.
कितना कम बोल रहे हैं? 1/4 रह गए. आसाम में कहाँ से?
असम कर रहे हो.
कितने साल से आप इधर हैं?
4 महीने हो रहे हैं अभी.
4 महीने और बच्चा है.
4 महीने से काम कर रहा है.
5,000 रुपया देते हैं.
Some rich farmers and some small farmers gave back their lands to the mine owners. They got money, they are happy. But those who actually want to do agriculture, they have lost their crops. So they become unhappy. And their life is very miserable.
आपका 13 एकड़ लिया गया.
13.5 acres.
अभी कुछ आपको पैसा नहीं मिला. How much land आपका लिया?
ನಮ್ದು 3.5.
3.5 acres. And no compensation.
No compensation, no jobs.
No job. And this is by NDMC. NMDC.
Farmers are no longer getting the support they were getting from the miners, even though they still can't grow anything.
80% कम हो गया.
हाँ 80%.
10 bags of bags they will get per acre. But now 3 bags they get.
Only 3.
Persons getting a profit from business whatever by using illegal methods, everything, they are satisfied, they are getting money and they are happy. The people exactly affected like farmers and low class people, all they are hesitated.
As if to underscore this ambivalence, one of the mining barons has won a decisive election victory in Bellary even without BJP support. Obviously, people want mining to restart. But how? We need an entirely different paradigm for mining. A healthy relationship between nature, culture, and society is a must. And benefits have to be shared equitably. In the final analysis, this systematic failure of all the regulatory institutions is much more of an issue than all the illegalities combined. There was no accountability, there was no cumulative regional impact assessment.
And how the government officials, the elected representatives, the miners were all hand in glove basically in an excess, looting the natural resources of the country, basically the minerals. But when you get minerals, you destroy forests, you destroy sources of water, you destroy the land.
In that sense, Bellary is not dissimilar to Singhbhum, Sundargarh, Junagadh, Kota or Raigad. All across India, unfettered capital is aggressively jockeying for a position to gobble up the finite resources that are meant for posterity. Some of these issues are being addressed in the Mines and Minerals Regulation and Development Act of 2011, but we must go beyond that. As Prashant Bhushan, the noted Supreme Court lawyer and activist who led this PIL, articulated, as a nation we need to decide that some activities can't be given in private hands. Mining should be one of them. And no matter what policy is pursued, the key decision makers should be the local Gram Sabha and not the bureaucrats or politicians in faraway places. Community ownership of natural resources has to be the cornerstone of any strategy to prevent such assaults on our collective wealth and the environment.
भूमि ग्रामक सरकारद्दಲ್ಲ गांव की जमीन गांव की न कि सरकार
कम्युनिटी कंट्रोल के अंदर रहना और ग्राम सभा इसका अंतिम तीर्मान करना और इंडस्ट्री को कोई जमीन नहीं देना, इसके बारे में ठराव किया हुआ है। ग्राम सभा सिग्नेचर किया है प्रेसिडेंट और सेक्रेटरी। ये नागलापुर ये चीफ मिनिस्टर को भेज दिया।
This inspiring saga has also showcased the phenomenal role played by SPS. That a handful of dedicated activists with tenacity and courage, guiding an aroused and outraged citizenry, can overcome the influence of untold wealth and a ruthless political machine is a testament to the basic human spirit for justice. The task, though, is far from over. Presently, SPS folks are working with the community groups to develop alternative sources of income.
That 26% profit should go to the local people.
SR, as we fondly call Hiremachi, sees a lot of potential in the 25 million tons of confiscated ore that is now owned by the people. He feels that a significant portion of this must be used for regeneration of the ecology, agriculture, and for livelihood development. He also sees a significant role for NREGA funds in providing temporary livelihoods to the people affected by the mining ban.
एनआरएसजी काम है जाओ कहता मालूम था काम था उधर गए तो काम मिलता कि मालूम नहीं था।
ऐसा काम गए तो काम आता बोल को उन लिंगा मनो और रास्ता बता दिया सो हमने
अर्जी डाले झाड़ लग बोले सा सब लोग झाड़
कितना काम किया कितने दिन
15 दिन
काम पैसे नहीं दिए
बाद में हमको ईद आए पैसे दो कहता उन लोग दूसरे कने जाकर पैसे लेकर इन लोगों को दिए।
आधे लोग मिले नहीं साहब, आधे लोग मिले हैं पैसे नहीं दिए उनको। अब वो काम करे रहते ना सब गवर्नमेंट
काम किया है पैसे नहीं मिले
नहीं दिए पैसे दिए नहीं।
Only 33 members are applied.
वो सबको काम मिला 15 दिन का मिला।
IFA has supported SPS for many years, and recently we have provided extra funds so they can enlarge their area of operations for this rehabilitation work. It is heartening to know that our meager funds, while helping the poor directly, are also laying the groundwork for a transformation that could benefit millions.
ಕಡಿಮೆ ಯಾರಿಗೆ